Welcome to Charmed Intentions. I am excited to get into today's spell because today we are doing a ancestor money ritual to clear karmic debt and unlock blessings. This spell is really, really good to really help your whole your bloodline level up, but specifically to clear karmic debt, open up space, pay that off so that blessings and money can come to you now. So when you're stuck financially or you can feel that there's something working against you, great time to burn some ancestor money. Helps the ancestors. In turn, they're furthermore able to help you better, releases them, allows them to get closer to their final resting place. I mean, it just has so many benefits, but specifically to allow that wealth to flow into your life. That is what this is really good for. So I'm excited. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or custom spell work, a candle burned on my altar, all of that can be found over there. And let's get into today's spell. So today you will need some ancestor money. I will say if you have just like green construction paper or red construction paper, whatever color is synonymous with your currency, you can use that and then draw your currency symbol in each corner, and boom, you can use that as ancestor money. I've seen people use plain white paper and it also worked, cut out in this shape, and I've also seen people like literally color their paper with markers or colored pencils and use that, and I've seen it work. So for me, I practice magic almost every day, all the time, custom spell work for myself and other people, so I have any material you can really think of. So of course I have ancestor money. I have found mine on Etsy, but you can get yours on Etsy, on Amazon. Honestly, you can find these a lot of places. Just look online. You can find some or you can make some your own. Also, of course, if you have like a spiritual store or Botanica in your area, you're likely to be able to find some curio money or ancestor money. So this is what I'm using. Mine is from Etsy. You don't have to use the exact one I'm using. I'm also using some silver rain incense, so spirit can rain down that coin onto our bloodline. You can use really any incense you have, ones that are associated with money, wealth, blessings, even positivity, uplifting energy are fine. You can use rose, you can use frankincense, whatever you have. We're primarily using it to tap into the air energy of incense, but we'll also be, of course, amplifying it with the fact that it is Silver Rain by Hem. So that is going to be like a 2-for-1 special and add a lot of abundance here. You will need 3 coins. I'm using curio coins, so mine have like a lucky clover on them and an affirmation of luck on the other side, but you can use 3 real coins of your currency. I'm using curio money for mine though. And that is literally it. So let's get started. First, let's open up our space. So we'll just say our opening invocation now, which is just sacred space, now come to be, blessed with light and energy. Magic stirs and flows through me. So mote it be, so mote it be. So first, we're going to start with clearing off the karmic debt. So we're going to take a piece of ancestor money, and you want to use your full name and date of birth on here. So go ahead and put that. Write something like, let's see what I'm going to write. So if you have something specific, go ahead and put that here. You can make a request on the other side of the bill as well. But I'm going to say any and all karmic debt is paid now for me and my ancestors. Allowing us to move forward in abundance. With good money flow, I'm going to add. All right. So that's what I'm going to write on the first side of the bill. You can write the same thing on both sides of the bill. I'm actually going to ask for something on this side of the bill. So as you're paying karmic debt, it's also a good idea to ask for what you're needing so that you can immediately allocate that energy towards what you need it for, especially if you're in a bind, especially if you need the money to flow quickly. So I'm going to put and abundance of money and provision. Come to me now for me to spend whatever way I see fit. So if you know you need housing provision, if you know you need some sort of application to get approved, go ahead and write that on here. You know, be specific for yours. I'm going to leave mine open to whatever's available. This could be blessings, money I didn't even know was owed to me. This could be luck, you know, people paying it forward for me, paying for things for me, anything like that. I'm leaving mine open-ended so Spirit can just go ahead and bless me. Whatever way I see fit. Okay. All right, so that is done. So that is my ancestor money. Like I said, you use whatever you have. So you're going to take that. You're going to place that directly under the incense, and the incense is going to go from the top to the bottom, literally zapping that energy directly into this bill. Very, very powerful. Arrange your 3 coins. It can be any denomination, does not matter, or your curio money like I'm using. Arrange them just around. And then go ahead and place your incense in the middle. And then we're going to light this. Where's my lighter? Oh, it's here. And then once this is lit, we're then going to speak from the heart for exactly what you need. And honestly, don't be afraid to ask for too much. This is the time where you're literally paying off the debt. So go in that process and affirming that you're paying off the karmic debt, but then also go in and tell them what you really need and speak from the heart. It's okay if you tear up. It's okay, whatever way it needs to get out. You know, like they say, feeling is the secret. So the more you can feel it, the better. So don't be afraid to really get into it. So I'm going to put my arms, my hands around my incense, and I'm going to say all karmic debt is cleared now, known and unknown. My ancestors' karmic debt are paid off. My family members' karmic debt is paid off. My debt is paid off. My financial responsibilities are alleviated in this life and paid miraculously, easily. Money flows to me in abundance to be used whatever way I see fit. Wealth flows into my life and it resolves my issues now. I call in new housing that will keep me safe, that I will love, that will protect me in the perfect neighborhood at the perfect price. I call in a new car that is beautiful, that I love, that gets me everywhere I need to go easily and freely. I call in lowered bills. I call in random checks, random luck and abundance, random money. I call in people to pay it forward for me. I call in new generous connections that can help me, provisions, allocations of money that can put me in a better position. And once you say everything that you're really feeling that you want to say, go ahead and let this incense burn fully through. But we're going to say our closing evocation to release it, to let our guides know, all right, I've said everything I needed to say. Go ahead and bring that in. So the closing invocation is just, the gate closes, the spell is spun. My work is done, the magic won. With love and light, I set it free. So done it is, so mote it be. So once this incense is finally burned through, all you have to do is literally just transmute this ancestor money through fire. So go ahead and put it in a fire-safe bowl outside if you need to, or you can bury it for long-term results. That takes longer, but it also brings longer lasting results that you can count on. So whatever way you want to do it, I'm going to do instant transmutation so that debt is immediately paid off and I'm immediately getting new provisions in. Burning ancestor money typically works very fast as well. It's kind of freaky. So whenever you're feeling, you know, kind of stuck, especially if you end up purchasing some ancestor money, usually it comes with a bunch. So you'll have at least 50 times that you can do this simple ritual and unlock money and, you know, pay off the karmic debt of yourself, your bloodline, and call some money towards you. So Really, really good to use whenever you need it. And we are done. Really, really simple. I hope you enjoyed today's ancestor money, wealth, and abundance ritual. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all that is over there. And I will see you in the next one. So mote it be.